that day and age now where, everything is on demand and you want to get answers instantly, and they're being pushed and the questioning is so sophisticated. I mean, some of the media and some of these journalists now, they're like barristers where they know the second or third question. They've got a chessboard of questions to ask. If I ask this one this way, I've got another two this way. And sometimes it's about, look, we're aware of it. We're going to sit back, look at it, understand it, then we'll come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think we're going to be in a world where we're going to be able to get answers straight away.
Agree.
Certainly not in the next 12 to 18 months. We're going to be going through a whole different wave of, it's like when COVID first happened back in end of January, when they were saying to people, just isolate at home for 2 weeks when you fly back from abroad. If you came from certain hotspots, I think it was like some people coming back from China, just for 2 weeks, isolate at home. It was only when we really understood it, then they had to bring in Australia, the hotel quarantine system. And even then they had to learn from that and learn from that. I think we're going to go through a whole new wave.
Agree. Yeah. And I think what's missing at the moment is that roadmap. So they're not giving us that visibility of, what is the approach? What are they trying to, where are we getting to? And, how are we going to survive in the future? We're missing that bigger vision at the moment.
But you're right. But also with the roadmap, I agree with you. You need to help people along that journey to understand where the end point is going to be. But the type of world we're going to be entering, you still need to be able to explain that you've got this roadmap. But guess what? As we learn and as we go, this plan will change.
Mm-hmm.
I go back to one of my old lecturers, Paul. He was absolutely amazing when I did, when I did my degree in project management at university. And he turned around and went, Finchett, it says there's only 3 things certain in life. Because I was saying, like, on this assignment that I'd done, I said, that's certain, something I've done on it. He went, no, 3 things certain in life. You're going to die, you're going to pay taxes, and your plans are going to change.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
And all you've got to, but I think this is where, so often we live in that world now where we want certainty because information is on demand. And we go, right, here's the plan, here's the roadmap, that's where we're going. And then all of a sudden we say, no, we need to change that now. And then things are thrown up 3 months ago and said, but you showed us this plan 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
We need to explain that, we showed you that plan based on what we knew back then, not what we now know. And with what we now know, we can either, going back to Agile here, we can either stick to the wrong plan or we can accept it's going to change because we've learned something from it. And we're going to change the plan.
And I think just on that, that's where some of the sort of hybrid thinking comes in. Because if you're continuously changing, you're not actually you're not going anywhere. You're just spending time changing. So I think there's got to be an approach where you agree there's change, but also you agree you need to stick to a plan to actually achieve something, deliver something. It may not be 100% effective, but at least you're delivering something. So I think there's got to be a balance with this, otherwise it just won't work.
Yeah. No, I couldn't agree more. You just got me, you're like, I get these little, brain ideas, which I think.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe what some countries might do is say, you know what, we don't need to bring in a transformation leader to sort out this rolling out the COVID vaccine. We're going to bring in an agile coach and we're going to change the plan every 2 weeks. And here's our backlog of stuff we're going to do in the next 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to completely change. And I think this is one of those places where you can't do that iterative type approach in short cycles.
Yes.
It's going to be something where you're going to have to look at, I don't know how long these cycles are going to be. 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. Maybe there's a combination of the two. Maybe there is a 3-month cycle, get the stuff, learn from it, unless there's an absolute car crash moment. But we're sticking with the plan. And there's a bigger cycle that sits over the top that goes, these are the 12 or 18 month cycles. Yeah, in 12, 18 months, we're going to have rolled out to 50% of the population, but in the next 3 months, it's going to be the most vulnerable. The 3 months after that, it's going to be the frontline workers. Yeah, but you know what? We'll keep iterating those bigger cycles, but certainly we won't be standing up here every day or every 2 weeks, completely changing the plan every single time.
Yeah.